Hi all, Namaskaram. So today we'll be talking about day 7 of Navaratri that we celebrate Devi as Kalaratri Devi. So this is a long story which I am going to cut it short. So cutting it short, when there were two demons called Shumba and Nishumba, and they had invaded all the places out there and troubling all the devatas and people. So the devatas went in search of Parvati to ask her help. So when Parvati told that she will help, or when she agreed to help, so she then went to kill Shumba and Nishumba. Where Shumba and Nishumba didn't come to fight, they sent their army chief people, that is Chanda and Munda. So she killed Chanda and Munda. So then later on they send Rakta Bijasura. So then she kills Rakta Bijasura also. And then they come Shumba and Nishumba and the Devi kills them also. So this is the main story. So why I told it is a long story means there are many versions of it depending upon what Upanishads they have considered. And so I am going to tell you few versions here. That is, Parvati will create Chandi, and then Chandi will kill Chanda and Munda. And then Chandi will create Kali, where Kali kills Raktabijasura and Shumba and Nishumba. So this is one version of it. So then one more version of it says like Chandi is also called as Ambika. So Ambika or Parvati Devi will kill Chanda and Munda. So then later she takes forms to Kali Devi. So then Kali Devi kills Raktabijasura and Shumba and Nishumba along with all the many other forms of the Parvati Devi itself. So this is one more version of it. And there is one more version of it, that is Parvati Devi will create Chandi. Chandi Devi will create Kali Devi. So Kali Devi will capture Chanda and Munda and bring it to Chandi Devi. So where Chandi Devi kills them. And then later Kali Devi kills Raktabijasura, Shumba and Nishumba. So this much are the few variations of it. So Kali Devi is also called as Kaushiki Devi, and then Kalaratri. Kalaratri means Kal means you can say time or death, one thing, and then Ratri means you can say it as darkness or night. So she'll be very vigorously riding on a donkey with skull malas. The skulls all turned put as a mala to her neck, and then she'll have four hands, and then she'll have three eyes. She'll be pitch black in color. So this is how she looks, and even after looking so fiercely, or her behavior also, she blesses her devotees with whatever they want, with whatever they wish for, and remove all the obstacles. So today, Durga Saptashati people who do Parayana of that will pray to Devi as Durga, where she killed the Durgasura. And then today is auspicious to pray to Devi Mahalakshmi also, which means Parvati Devi or the Kalasha which we keep, no? That day I showed you. So we pray to it as Mahalakshmi also, and then it is auspicious for it. Coming to today's color, it is royal blue or pink, green, red also they say. And then coming to Prashadam, so the Naivedyam is like some sweet which is of yellow color, some sweet which is of yellow color, and then anything made out of rice. So this is it. And yesterday I was telling you about Kolkata Durga Puja, right? So I'll tell you few rituals about it today. So firstly, we'll start with yesterday we were talking about pandals. In pandals there will be five gods, which is Durga, Saraswati, Lakshmi, Kartikeya and Ganesha. So five gods also will be in pandal for the puja. And one more ritual is Chauki Dan. So what is this Chauki Dan means? Before a long time before only, all the idols will be kept ready, including the painting of everything except the eyes of the idols. So on what is Chaukidan means, on particular day of Mahalaya Amavasya, so they paint the eyes of the Devi. So it is said that when they paint this particular on Mahalaya Amavasya day, this ritual is followed as like that only. So that time Devi Ma comes to the earth. This is how it is said and it is followed. And the ritual is called as Chauki Dan. Chauki means eyes. It is as Chauki Dan. And then one more rasam is, one more ritual is Kola Bauki Rasam. So what is Kola Bauki Rasam? They take a small banana plant and they take it to river, they give bath to it, they bring it out, they put a red sari for it, they make it ready and all, and they consider it as Devi, they do like we say, prana pratishtapan. So they consider it like that, and they take those plants and go and keep it next to the Devi idols in the pandals. So it will also be there for all the rest of the pujas. And then in Kolkata, one thing is followed as Kumari Puja. So all the girls, the young girls, the little girls, will be prayed and done puja like Durga Devi. I'll put few pictures so that you can understand it more clearly. They pray to kids, girls as Durga Devi on these few days or particular days. And then one more is Ashtami Pushpanjali. So on this day, while this ritual, all the ladies get dressed in a white and red sari, and gents get dressed in dhotis, and then they do aarti, they chant Devi's name and they dance and all. And one more is the dolls. All the pandals in front of the pandals, they will be having huge dolls being played over there for all the days. And on the day of Vijayadashmi, they Visarjan the Devi over there. And before that, there is a few rituals followed, that is Devi Boran. And one more ritual is like Sindur Khela. So here, before Devi goes, they all play with Sindur. All the ladies will apply Sindur to each other and they will play. And they apply Sindur to Devi Ma also. And so today backdrop you can see, this is about Dakshineshwar temple, the famous Kali temple in Kolkata. And I will tell you more details about it very soon. And tomorrow we will discuss about few other rituals which is commonly followed in Navratri. And for today's dolls, I will show you something which is related to Kolkata only. So few dolls are related to Kolkata. So I will show you that and explain a little bit about this temple. And I'll put few pictures where I had been to that temple also.
These dolls and all were bought from Kolkata only. So the bride and groom is also the Kolkata style bride and groom, and it was bought from there. And these Durga Devi, which is kept for decoration piece also, this is mainly used over there. You'll get it in different sizes. We bought this size. This is also bought from there. This is Ramakrishna Paramhamsa feeding Devi the food. They say that Devi used to come every day and Ramakrishna Paramhamsa used to talk to her, feed her every day. So this is the small idol of that. This is the Dakshineshwar temple I was talking about, which was in the background also, and this is the back view of that. There lives Sharda Devi and Ramakrishna Paramhamsa here, and lot of other people also like Swami Vivekananda. So they all started growing the Sanatana Dharma knowledge from this place itself, and it's very beautiful over there. Till today, also Sharda Devi's cooking area and Ramakrishna Paramahamsa's sleeping bed and all is still there only. We had visited there that time. This video was captured, and it's the temple is very vast and beautiful. The Devi is also very nice to see.
So that's it for today's videos, guys. Thank you so much. I hope you all are liking it. Please do comment below how do you feel. Thank you.